Hello my dear students, I am Shilpa. In this session I am going to explain about the problems on quantity index number. As we already studied the concept of types of index number and also the problems on price index number. There are mainly three types of index number. First one is price index number, second one is quantity index number, and the third one is value index number. In this session, here they given questions, that is compute Laspers quantity index number, Pasteur's quantity index number, Marshall-Edgeworth quantity index number, Darvish-Bowles quantity index number, and then Fisher's quantity index number for the following data. Okay, items are given here: base year, current year. In the base year they given quantity and price. For the current year they provide quantity and price. So you have to write the base year quantity is denoted as Q naught. Okay, next base year price is denoted as P naught. Next, current year quantity is denoted as Q1. Then current year price is denoted as P1. Next, here there is a slight differences between the Laspers price index number and the Laspers quantity index number. Here there is a slight differences in the formula. Okay, let us study how it is. Okay, here Laspers price index number, which is equal to, what is the formula for calculating Laspers price index number? That is here Laspers price index number, summation P1 Q naught divided by summation P naught Q naught into 100. This is the formula for Laspers price index number. Next, what is the next step? Here next is you have to write Laspers quantity index number. This is, I am giving example how the formula is difference in between these two. Okay, summation Q1 P naught divided by summation Q naught P naught into 100. See here my dear students, here in the Laspers price index number we taken Q naught, in the Laspers quantity index number we taken P naught. That means in the Laspers price index number, base year quantity are taken as weights. In the Laspers quantity index number, base year price are taken as weights. This is the differences. Here we have to write that P1, P0, but in the Laspers quantity index number, first you have to take Q1, Q0. So this is the differences between these two formulas. But in this question, we need only that quantity index number, that is Laspers quantity index number, Pasteur's, Marshall-Edgeworth, and so on. Okay, now recall, as I already told you that in the theory concept, first you have to see that video and you have to go through this video. Okay, next write the columns solution. Here write the solution. In the solution you have to write whatever the given in the questions, you have to write the same in the solution. Okay, write the items. Here items are here, then Q naught, P naught, Q1, P1. Next is, I will tell you that first you have to write these items. In the items, that is A, B, C, D. 15, 20, 10, 30, 4, 3, 6, 5, 10, 25, 20, 25. Next 6, 4, 5, 5. Okay, as we already studied that problems on what is that price index number. Here on that problem also we considered 4 columns, or we draw the 4 columns when they given or when they ask for calculating Laspers, Pasteur's, Marshall-Edgeworth price index number, and so on. Okay, here we write or we draw 4 columns. In that 4 columns you have to fill this one. What is that? in the Lascaris quantity index number, that is Q1 P naught. Here Q1 P naught you have to write first Q1 P naught. Then next one Q naught P naught. Write here Q naught P naught. Next, what is the next? You have to write the Pasteur's formula, that is Pasteur's quantity index number. Based on that you have to write here, that is Q1 P1. Next one is Q naught P1. These two are useful for calculating, that is Lascaris formula, and these two are Pasteur's formula. That means this is one of the easiest to remember how to write the columns. Okay, next do that. That is Q1 P naught. If you write that is Q1 is 10, P naught 4, so that is equal to 40. Okay, next 25 into 3, that is equal to 75. Next 20 into 6. Here 20 into 6 is nothing but that is 120. Next 25 into 5, that is 125. Next one Q naught P naught is here. Right here Q naught P naught, 15 into 4, that is equal to 60. Next 20 into 3, that is equal to 60. Then 10 into 6, that is 60. Then 30 into 5. 30 into 5 is that 150. Okay. Next, multiply these two values, that is Q1 P1. Here Q1 is 10, P1 is 6. 10 into 6, that is equal to 60. 25 into 4, that is equal to 100. Next one 20 into 5, that is equal to 100. Next 25 into 5, that is 125. Next last column Q naught P1. Here Q naught is 15, P1 is 6. So 15 into 6, that is equal to 90. Next 20 into 4, that is equal to 80. Next 10 into 5, that is 50. And then 30 into 5, that is 150. Okay, next step, you have to add the columns, these 4 columns which we require to calculate Lascaris, Pasteur's, Marshall Edgeworth, Darvish, Bowles and Fisher's quantity index number. See here, if we add this column, we call it as summation Q1 P naught. Next, if we add this column, we call it as summation Q naught P naught. Here that means summation is nothing but total the column, that is total column, that is we call it as summation. Next you have to write summation Q1 P1. Next one summation Q naught P1. Then total this value. If you total this value, the answer is 360. If we total this value, that is 330. And then here 385. And then this column total 370. This is the step how to find these 4 columns. So next step is, first they ask to find Lascaris quantity index number. So find here Lascaris quantity index number. What is the formula? Summation Q1 P naught. Summation Q1 P naught divided by summation Q naught P naught into 100. Right here Q1 P naught value, that is 360 divided by Q naught P naught value 330 into 100. So write here 360 divided by 330 is that 1.0909 into 100. So the answer for Lascaris quantity index number is that 109.09. So you have to put one bracket for the answer. That means you have to highlight the answer. This is one of the important. Okay, next one, Pasteur's formula. Here Pasteur's quantity index number. What is the formula for calculating Pasteur's quantity index number? That is summation Q1 P1 divided by summation Q0 P1 into 100. So what the total, that means Q1 P0 P1 is that here 385 divided by 370 into 100. So 385 divided by 370 is that 1.0405 into 100. So right here, so total of Pasteur's quantity index number is that 104.05. Okay, next one. After that, Marshall-Edgeworth quantity index number. Here Marshall-Edgeworth quantity index number formula is that summation Q1 P0 divided by summation Q0 P0. Write the plus sign for both numerator and denominator. Summation Q1 P1 summation Q0 P1 into 100. So write the value formula and after that you have to apply the values. 360 divided by 330 plus sign 385 divided by 370 into 100. So next step you have to do that 360 plus 385, that is 745. 330 plus 370, that is 700 into 100. Then 745 divided by 700, that is 1.0643 into 100. So the answer for Marshall-Edgeworth quantity index number is that 106.43. 106.43. Next one, Darvish-Bowles quantity index number. Right here, Darvish-Bowles quantity index number, which is equal to, write the formula, 1 divided by 2 into summation Q1 P0 divided by summation Q0 P0 plus summation Q1 P1 divided by summation Q0 P1 into 100. So write the value 1 divided by 2 into, so 360 divided by 330 plus 385 divided by 370 into 100. Then write here 1 divided by 2. So 360 divided by 330. What is that? 360 divided by 330. 1.0909 plus 385 divided by 370. 1.0405 into 100. Okay, right here 1 divided by 2 into 1.0909 plus 1.0405 is that 2.1314 into 100. So multiply this value, that is equal to 1 divided by 2, that is 1.0657 into 100. So answer is 106.57. Next is that you have to find the Fisher's price quantity index number. Fisher's quantity index number is that root summation Q1 P0 divided by summation Q0 P0 into summation Q1 P1 divided by summation Q0 P1 into 100. So write the formula here, that is equal to, that is 360 divided by 330 into 385 divided by 370 into 100. So root 1.0909 into 1.0405 into 100. Then multiply this value 1.135 into 100, then 1.0654 into 100. So the answer is 106.54. This is Fisher's quantity index number. Okay, thank you.